Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Infinity Evolved Skyblock. It's episode number 12. Last time we got some good stuff up and running. Got a little bit of tiny bit of automation going, a little bit of power going. Gonna be a good time. We're gonna get our assembly laser today, or hopefully get our assembly laser today. Get some better power sources and really start expanding, getting some decent resources coming in quickly. And it's all gonna start snowballing from there. So gonna be a really good episode. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So we got our diamond gear, our diamond. I need to get some more stuff going. We need to get redstone going. So we actually need to see dust here. And like I said before, I really regret putting all that haste on the hammer here. Like that 40 redstone would probably have crafted us everything we needed to craft to get to automation there. So, but it is what it is. So let's get this guy going. I needed those trees because I needed more sticks to make more hammers. Good stuff. What's up, Toasty Puma? How are you today? Sacabra, good to see you as well. My goodness, you guys rule. Yeah, Disdain. Thanks for clicking those guys. Seriously. Like I said, the rocks collectibles is a really cool way. I think I'm gonna get rid of my PayPal tip altogether. Make the daily top thing just a follower alert of some sort with no names. Panda Pig, thanks for getting the rocks. And that's what I'm gonna do this Monday or tomorrow. And yeah, change up the style there, because I think the rocks is just the right way to go. For people who want to support that way. Now, there's no pressure to support that way, but for people who do want to support with PayPal tips, that's the best way to do that. Best Minecraft streamer, thanks for the content. You're very welcome, Disdain, and I'm glad you think I'm the best. How long have we been playing so far? We are 13 hours in? No. 12 hours in? 11 hours in? It's episode 12. So you can watch from the beginning on YouTube. It's already being uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, if you guys don't want to miss out on where this came from, I am trying to grow that YouTube up into a big boy YouTube channel, you know? Or so. So yeah, it's already being uploaded there. I'm keeping myself to 3 episodes a day on Twitch just so it doesn't get too far ahead. Vein Miner is not this mod pack, no. Or not initially that I'm aware of. There might be a Tinker's enchantment or modifier you could put on there later, if I remember correctly, but I couldn't remember. What's up, Frederick? How are you today? Treehouse, at the end of the day, what it does is it means more automation and machines and higher end tools are just that much better and more satisfying. So, but yeah, we'll definitely be playing this quite a bit for the next few months here, and that's why I want to have that YouTube in the background there for people who missed the start and want to see all of it, essentially. Let's go ahead and put this, I don't know, somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Put it there for now. All right, we got to get this to dust, unfortunately, or fortunately. Have you ever played Taverns of Typhontel? I don't know what that is, so no. Is it a game? Is it a game or a mod pack? And yeah, absolutely Toasty Puma. Yeah, that's the YouTube. Any and all subs are appreciated. Watching the videos all the way through are appreciated. Just all that kind of support really helps grow the channel to a point where some form of algorithm kicks in and suggests it to people, right? That's the power of YouTube is that algorithm. So it's a board game. I do like board games though. What's up, Siri? How are you today? Or Kiri or Kyrie. Hope I'm saying that properly. It's like Sky Factory 3 need the automation even with the Vein Miner. Well, so yes, yeah, regardless of what you play, you still need the automation with the Vein Miner. To me, Vein Miner is a speed up tool to get to the automation things, and most people prefer just to like mess around with high levels of automation, and that's fine. But I want I want my lumber axe from Tinker's Construct to feel useful, you know? And that's like my prime example, but like another example I had is I have a really basic. Let me do this so there's no yellow X here. I think we're good. I have this basic setup with survival generators, I would never make this if I had a vein miner, ever. Because this is just too slow. But because I don't have vein miner, I'm sitting here doing all this. This is kind of necessary. Not necessary, but like it's super useful to have, you know. Got a 3D printer last week, so I'm slowly printing upgrades and inserts for our games. Oh, that's super cool, Sakabra. Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Really cool. Really, really cool. So is it like a campaign style game or like a PvP game? Like what kind of game is it? Narrow Dig, how are you today? Good vibes indeed. Hope you're doing well. Correct, Treehouse. Correct. It's effective enough where I actually needed it, but if I had vein miner, I wouldn't be using it because this would be too fast, right? We would just be concentrated on getting huge amounts of stacks of stuff and just sitting there and sieving the whole time, you know? Yeah, Treehouse. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I think it fit. I think vein miner or excavator, whatever it is, does fit well in a lot of packs. It just doesn't fit well in all packs, and it's a nice, refreshing break to. It's refreshing to take a break from it every once in a while. It's like Tinker's Construct. Like, it was overused back in the day, and it's refreshing to take a break from it every once in a while. That said, because we've been in such a new era of modded, I have been craving Tinker's Construct, especially old school Tinker's Construct, a lot lately. So, how am I finding the pack so far? Oh, this is great. I love this pack. Played it a long time ago, Crazy Mac. It's a 5-year-old pack, so like we played it when it was like not first out, but when it was first released, in like its final version, I think. So, but I never finished it, so I'm excited to finish it this time. I'm also just Skyblock is exactly what I'm in the mood for. I don't know if I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for 116 modded. I think more than 1710 modded, but. If given a choice between nostalgia Minecraft and like playing like a 112 pack, I think I prefer the nostalgia pack, you know. Taverns is a deck builder. The theme is pretty loose, but Tavern owner trying to entice patrons. You add by your deck. Oh, that's cool. Not too long, normally 2 to 4 player. Oh, that's really cool. Nice. I like deck building games. They're a fun, like, quick alternative to Magic. Like Ascension's one of my favorites. I've got a lot of those. Crazy Mac K, thank you for re-upping that Prime sub. I really appreciate that. Hitting in the double digits today in subs now. For sub number 10 today, guys. Let's get some love and hype in the chat, please, for Crazy Mac. Appreciate you. Cheers. All right. Yeah, then we'll see this whole stack of dust here. That should give us enough redstone to get everything else we need to get going. Because eventually, what I want to do is I want to be sieving gravel, sand, and dust simultaneously, and permanently, so we can just get all these infinite resources going. You know. Hey, Astro Kitty, how are you today? Keep up the good work. Your streams always fun to watch after a day at uni. Hey, appreciate that. I really do. Especially as somebody who felt the exact same way about Twitch and streamers 7 or 8 years ago, you know? It's a perfect day after... Perfect wind down after a long day at school, you know? So, I'm honored. Slightly like Catan, and that you roll dice, then draft, then start the round. Play. That's cool, man. I'll have to look into it. Can you whisper me the name of it, Sakabra? Just so I have it saved somewhere where I can go back and look at it, or Discord or wherever. Super Ronde says, Deadpine, I was lurking, but deck building games got my attention. Have you ever played Dominion? I have, but it's been a really long time, Super. And I appreciate the lyrics, man, always. No vein miner in the pack just feels foreign to you. I mean, it makes Skyblocks a lot grindier, guys. Do you remember Sky Factory 1? Okay? No vein miner or excavator. There was no twerking for trees. It was just the simple fact you started on a tree and a dirt block. And that's it. He did everything from there. You had to wait. You had to wait for water. You had to wait for the trees to grow. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Me and friends were really into Dominion a while ago. Together, we got pretty much all the expansions. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what we did with Sakabra, remember? It's nice. That's kind of what we did with Ascension. We all kind of pitched in and got all the Ascension expansions, which I guess realistically should be played separately, but we also we like to mash them together and do a big fun game like that. But I have them all. I have it all. I have all the physical cards. I have thousands upon thousands of Black Dragon Shield sleeves just to have those all sleeved because I wanted to protect them, you know. Didn't get into modded before Sky Factory 2.5. That's fair, Paso. Totally fair. Totally fair. Sakabra, that sounds like a game that when we can start having actual board game nights again with our friends, that'll be a game that would be good. Nice, Paso. Yeah, I do remember that. We were playtesting that, right? And I made the epic rack. That was a fun time. Forgot about that. All I remember is Headwound, Button, and I playing on the Sky Factory. I think it was a Sky Factory 1 server together. That was the first time I ever hit over 500 viewers in one stream without any raids. It's pretty cool. And that was back before like raids were actually raids. It's cool. I like it. Love Clank. Clank is probably my favorite board game, Sakabra. Clank is probably my favorite board game. When Skyblock came out, I remember my kids out being like, "Why would you play that?" Yeah, right. But then it's just a simple fact of building everything from nothing. It's just such a simple concept, but it's just so amazing. Oh, is there a difference between Clank and Clank Legacy? Sakabra? Alright, 35 redstone. There is? Okay, I'll have to look at Clank Legacy. Or maybe tell my friend to look into Clank Legacy, because I already have Clank, so there's no reason to have two versions of Clank. Gotcha. What's the difference, if you don't mind me asking? What's up, the real Nihilo? How are you today? Alright, yes, we got a redstone now. We can, or should be able to make, let's go get our obsidian. Oh man, my hands are cold. It's gonna be bad for Tarkov later if my hands keep being cold. Look at that, 16. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all good to go still. Alright. First things first. So that, there we go. Assembly table acquired. Now we need to make these things. So I need a thermionic fabricator. So I'm getting a bunch of gold here. I don't know if I have enough gold saved up. So let's get the gold processed and see if we have even remotely close enough going for us. Put that away. All right, and we'll do this. I'm just holding down both my mouse buttons. What up, Cerberus? The OG packs, they are good. There's a lot of like quality of life things that we're missing, but well, I'm willing to sacrifice those while we wait for some good 116 mod packs, you know? I am willing to wait. Is there a plate cast, actually? Hang on. No, there's not. I vaguely remember there being a plate cast in a couple of the mod packs, but I guess it's not this one. Which is fine, because it makes you cost more resources in the beginning. So I'm gonna need at least 20 of those. TwitchCon 2020 badges, yeah, for people who pre-ordered stuff. Can you melt the gold dust? No. You talking about this stuff? This is gold powder. It makes this ore dust. I guess if you're talking about this dust, yes. And it's essentially it's like a gold ore that you would mine, and it can be doubled by the smeltery, or I think you can grind them down later for that kind of ore doubling. But wrong kind of plate, Robbie Reborn. Wrong kind of plate. Yes, it does make some. It makes a Tinker's cast, blank cast, I guess. So it makes one of these. All right, we should have enough here. I think I have enough bronze chilling too. I just gotta get it all out. So, what up, Nick Games? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Okay, thermionic. This is just 4 bronze gears, so I gotta cast 4 bronze gears here. Let's get the other thing going first. Okay. I kind of want to save the silver chest over by the mob farm, but if I have to pick it up, I'll pick it up. Would like to not to have to, but okay. So Clank Legacy is more like a D&D campaign. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd be down to play that. I love the flavor and the theme and the world of Clank, so be down for that. What up, Vampo? How are you today? Always great to see you. Yeah, so we're gonna need copper here. We are gonna need bronze as well, but let's just get the copper out first, and then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll go like clear the mob farm or something like that while we wait. Could start building a second platform for the lasers. We can also make the center room here the laser room, because this is meant to be all sieving. We can make the laser room over here. I kind of want this to be the storage room. Like this, the storage will be down in the floor, and then like we'll have crafting up in here maybe. Hard to say. What's up, Buyer Damon? How are you today? Same as the Gloomhaven refresh kits. Oh, interesting. So it's like a yeah, you use them up. Which I'm not opposed to board games being like that, where you buy refresh kits for them, because it's, you know, if it adds to the experience, it makes it more fun. Why not? Why the heck not? You know, I'm willing to pay a little bit extra for the experience. All right, yeah, nothing there. Let's get, those are almost out. All right, so I needed, what, 4? Then I am going to need silver as well. All right, turn that off. Let's get our silver going. Makes sense, Cabra. Don't rip the card, save them in a baggie or whatever, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's ways you could do it as well. I mean, yeah. It all depends. All right, I needed... Oh, I have silver. Okay, then we're good. I'm gonna need the hammer to make plates. We're gonna need stuff to make a chest with. We're a little all over the place right now, but that's okay. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Okay, this will make our copper chest. Copper chest goes into a silver chest. I believe the gold chest is plates as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quite a big chest, this. It's actually pretty good for storage. But yeah, so this is going to be for that. So we'll just put that guy there, these guys here, and then need 3 glass. 1, 2, 3. Then we just need to make that machine frame, which I believe is just all bronze, right? Yep. So that's why we needed the bronze smelted. One too many. Haven't played any Minecraft packs in a while. Any new good ones? I think if you like kitchen sink packs, Endomatica 6 is really good for 116 modded Penguin, but it depends on how long ago you played, because honestly, at the end of the day, 112 packs are all pretty good. You know? There's a lot of good questing packs out there. There's a lot of good just new style packs out there. Guys, thank you so much for all the new follows coming in. Seriously. Really appreciate that. Fair few months. Months is not too bad. So there might be some new 112 stuff for you, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, well, that's a copper ingot. Whoops. There we go. We're gonna need more of these, of course, but for now, we did it. Nice. Now this thing's gonna be insanely slow here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this one. Because this one's backed up. So that'll be good. Go ahead and plop this guy here. Did I not grab those? Pieces of coal? Maybe they got hit in the fire? That's weird. And unfortunate. Just grab these. Alright, so that'll start powering up this, I guess. I need sand and or glass in there. I think glass is more efficient. So we'll do that. And now the hard part is I need more diamonds as well. We have this for 1 more diamond. Oh, yeah, so we're gonna need 4 more diamonds after the fact there. So that's gonna be our next, what we have to grind for here. Pretty sure this thing needs power. I don't actually remember. Yeah, it needs power. And that melts the glass to make things and stuff. They're electron tubes. Yeah, and we need the diamondite ones, which is 5 diamonds and 2 redstone. So we just got to grind out for some more diamonds here. Make sure it doesn't kill your PC. There's a few that do that. I think Endomatica, I vaguely remember Endomatica 6 being pretty good on the PC Penguin. Again, only if you like kitchen sink packs. If you don't enjoy the just kind of vanilla-y style modded, then it's probably not for you. Alright. So 4 more diamonds here. Let's start putting some stuff away. Still unsure where I want to actually set this up. Kind of want to give it its own like dedicated area and room, so maybe we will get that going there, or we'll have a temporary one and then we'll go from there. It does K-Man, but I'm not worried about that. It's a survival generator. It runs 16 minutes per, so I'm really not worried about it. Don't you need a lever to turn this thing on though? Is that what it is? I can't remember. I can never remember. So I want that to start melting. No, lever turns it off. So then why is the glass... Maybe it does need to be just sand. Maybe you can't do it without sand. Oh, it just needs a recipe program before it starts melting it. That would make sense too. Okay. Got it. All right, I need to put some stuff away here. We need to get a full inventory going. Let's put this here. We really don't need this shtick. That's a good tool, but it can go away. That can go away too. Put all these away. Maybe I'll grab this out because we need to. Well, I need gravel. So that's not. It's just one. One level of sieving here. I wonder if it's time. I think it might be time. I'm gonna make a compressed iron hammer. I think it's time. Got to start this from the beginning of YouTube. Your base layout is sweet. Thank you, Disdain. Yeah, I am actually happy how we came up with this. We came up with it while playing Tarkov of all games. I forget what triggered the memory in it in the Tarkov episode. Or the Tarkov. But, hey, Stereo, how are you today? All right, yeah, let's keep going to this. Inch by inch, day by day, we're getting there. I do love grinding packs. They're just so satisfying when you get stuff done, you know? We haven't even scratched the surface yet, too, which is just also amazing. Is the glove in this? It is. That's gonna take a bit to get to because leather's hard, but if we can get to that, we can definitely speed up everything, which would be good. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking, Stereo. Good day, Summit. How you been? It's really good to see you. Pulverizers are in this, yeah. So my go-to, like sieving one of every material setup is 6 pulverizers, and each stack making like a stack of 3 to make dust, a stack of 2 to make sand, a stack of 1 to make gravel. So that's my go-to. Oh, I meant to make the grindstone there. Whoops. Just to complete the quest, but we'll have to do that after this as well. You could stack redstone on it, super, yeah. So that's gonna be a little ways off. One for the leather and the wax, but yeah. What am I currently doing? I am making gravel from cobble. Jetpacks are available. I think creative flight's available as well. It just takes a bit to get to. All right, let's put this guy here. What we can do is just that and that. So we're after diamonds here. I needed 4 more. So hopefully within a stack of compressed sieving here. So 9 stacks. We're actually sieving more like 5 stacks, I think. Because I'm pretty sure the way this calculates, the way this is less efficient. When you sieve a 9, you're really sieving 5. I think is how it calculates it. So we'll see. I don't think I've gotten one yet, so whoops. No, it's an old school pack, Fire Hoshi. Old school packs didn't have that. That's a newer thing. Thought it was 7/9, but still not bad. Oh, is it 7/9? If it is 7/9, that's fine too. Yeah, this is our method for sieving multiple. Is not multiple sieves, but a compressed sieve. So we're sieving 9 at a time. No, it's 5. Okay. I mean, it's still. I think it's still worth it personally, but maybe it's not. I do like the newer setup because it takes more space, and if you want to enchant the sieves, it takes more enchanting and more resources to make the actual sieves. So I like that idea. Remember in PO, or did the sieve option you just talked about with sag mills over pulverizers? So after 4 hours of setup, I was so proud. Turn it on, lagged your world to stand still. Oh no. It's faster but less efficient. You're trading speed for efficiency. Sorry, you're trading efficiency for speed. Reverse that. And when you're just trying to get to the automated version of this, I think speed is worth it. Later on, we're going to be want to be more efficient. You know. Soul that. How are you today? Correct, K Bailey. So we ground down cobblestone from our cobble generator into gravel, which we're now saving for resources, specifically diamonds. We need 4 more diamonds to craft the part we're after. And then that part will let us make a circuit board or a chip that will let us make better power, which will let us power up our automated sieving in a much higher capacity. Bit of a complex turnaround there, but it gets the job done. And so I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Lag aside, T-Font, sag mills also don't, at least in these older packs, don't ever make dust. They only make gravel and sand. So that's why I prefer the pulverizers, because they just worked. The old school thermal was also a bit funky too. Someday you may understand modded. I mean, it's all about figuring out each individual pack. It's not. Every pack has its own quirks. Only got 3. Darn. So we're short 1 still. So we'll do that again. Honestly, we could use the resources. And we could also use this as well. And didn't I have more glass in here? Oh, it's in my thermoelectric guy. Okay. I want to get coal cook going because it's going to be more efficient for fuel. So that'll be good. Grab another stack of this. Let's go. I'm doing well. Looked at my clock and was like, the time is wrong. Then I remembered we fell back an hour last night. We did. It's weird. I've been waking up all week being like, man, has the time changed yet? And Lady Pine just rolls her eyes and says, no, not yet. It's this Saturday night and Sunday night. She told me a couple times. And then today was the first day it didn't feel like the time changed when I woke up. It's the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing. Oh well. Yeah, you can. I think when you hit R on the sieve, it tells you what you can get from him. Wondering why I woke up at 7:30, and was like, that's normal. But the change of time I watch you to daylight saving gives you a huge beep and dies. Great. Now I need to watch as the nearest place. Watch battery super far away. Not open today. And you need a watch for work. Ah, sorry to hear that. Can you use your phone at all for the watch, or is it just easier to use a watch? No vein miner, Jason. Thank goodness. Not a fan of vein miner. Yeah, you had it last week. Yeah, it was literally last night, Super. Has nothing to do with being an old pack stereo. It's just they chose not to put it in this pack. Vein miner was definitely around for this era of mod packs. No cell. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, vein miner is quite old. In fact, it would be vein miner. Most modern packs, I don't think vein miner exists anymore. Most modern packs are or excavator or the new FTB one. It's just people got used to calling it vein miner because that's what was originally there. In the long run, yes, button pusher, but vein mining helps. Vein mining is like the tree torque simulator. It makes the early game grinding faster. I actually don't like that because when you make the early game grind faster, things are less satisfying later. So. What's up, Emrizel? How are you today? Welcome. Well, that's so it's a nice speed up, but it's a less satisfying speed up. So I don't think it's a nice speed up. I think it's lame, but it was become popular because most people don't have, and I figured this out pretty early, most people don't have a ton of time to play Minecraft, so speeding up the early game part and getting into the meat of the pack is fun, but as somebody who wants to play something for hours and hours and hours, it's less satisfying for me. I don't like the mod. I don't like that mod either, Georgi. It makes a mob farm less significant, right? Bone meal from a mob farm to speed up your tree growth is just insane. Right. But I think I'm in the minority on that one, Button Pusher. Most people prefer the grind to be elsewhere. I love early game grind. I like it. It makes everything else much more satisfying. Look at the hardcore Tarkov series we're playing. The Tarkov itself is a hardcore game. It's very difficult. Making it hardcore makes every single thing that I do 10 times more satisfying. So, right, Yorgi, but having more reasons to have that satisfaction is just better, in my opinion. You know. Have I ever played the Ore Spawn pack? I never did. No, it's just didn't. It seemed kind of lame. It was so popular. That was the number one question I got back in the day. Was I can't even remember the name of the pack. It's because the Mayanite guys were playing it, and they were super popular on YouTube. And everyone's like, "Why aren't you playing this pack? It's the best thing ever." I'm like, "No. Look at what they're doing. They're making a story, and it's a cool story in that pack. But the pack itself did not play well." Right, Button Pusher, right. Yeah, I know it did. Was it called Crazy Pack? It was, so Crazy Pack, sorry, so Crazy Pack, Crazy Craft, whatever it was, did not suck. It was not a fun pack to play by yourself. It was a fantastic pack for creating a narrative for YouTubers. It was a great pack for adding content that was good for the interaction that the YouTubers had with each other, which made it popular, right? The pack itself, mechanically, was not great, but as far as providing a studio or a setting for people to make content in, was awesome. Not my style, but it was good for that, you know? I should try Vanilla Skyblock 4 by Dr. Trog. There's a lot of grind. I've considered doing that one block Skyblock challenge where you spawn on a block and it's random every time. I've seen that one. That one actually looked kind of fun. We got 6 diamonds that time, so that's pretty good. Anyway, I mean, that's just, again, my opinion on that, but already played Project Ozone 2 in regular, Titan, and Kappa mode. I also played Project Ozone 3 in Kappa mode. So, we've played a lot of Minecraft over the years here. All fantastic. All fantastic packs. This one has a much bigger tank. So I think I'm going to prioritize this guy over this guy. What's up, Varel? How are you today? What's that stuff in my second row of my inventory? This is all broken ores, so you can combine these up into iron ore. And this is how I get iron. Be hard pressed to find a good pack that Deadpine hasn't played. It's true. I think the only one that always comes to mind is Regrowth. I never played through Regrowth. You should try Mad Pack 2 speedrun. You might get the record. Please. Please. What's up, Tashuda, by the way? How are you today? Yeah, it's a neat thing. And what you can do is actually, so there's different levels. There's gravel, sand, dust. You can break down the gravel into the sand version into the dust version, and you can get little extra benefits, like a fourth of an ore sometimes. So, I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. You know, Stereo, I don't know why I never played through Regrowth. There was just so much going on back in the day. I know it was a popular pack. I just, for some reason, never pulled the trigger on a playthrough of it. I said I was going to. That was the time of, like, Journey to the Core. We were doing Mad Pack speedruns. We were doing Crash Landing. We were doing Blooded Bones. All the Skyblock. Like, it was just booming. Modern Minecraft was booming, and I just never got into the Regrowth. So, I was not playing Tekken Classic, Kyo. That is false. That is false. Hey!
Message for you, sir.
Message for you, sir.
We love your channel, Deadpine. You should visit We Teach Kids How to Vote and give them a voice for the 2020
cool.
election.
Appreciate the tip. That is a neat service. In the future, I would highly recommend asking content creators before you use their tipping service to promote, though. That said, that is a neat service. Just so you know. I do not believe so, Cowboy. I believe that's a new thing. The auto combine up in your inventory. Again, that's another one of those like speed up inventory of life things that makes like compacting drawers less useful. It makes auto crafting less useful. It makes certain styles of infrastructure less useful. So, all right, I need diamonds. We need diamonds and redstone. We're gonna need obsidian as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up in here. Okay. So this will start heating up and then producing that. Do I want to make 2 of these? We're gonna want to. Slow down. Use your words, Deadpine. We are gonna want that many lasers eventually, but for right now, we just want the 4. So, and then we're gonna go put this back here. Or actually, we probably should put these on the lasers. Yeah, it's still got plenty of time to catch up. Yeah, the right voltage and stuff for the IC2 stuff. I like the updated versions of IC2. Those are nice. Okay. We'll get that going. God, this is going to be so ridiculously slow. Have I ever played Mad Pack? LXT, I have. Many hours. If you go to my YouTube, a couple people and myself started speed running it back in the day. I held the record. I've beaten Mad Pack 2 in just over 2 hours. Every single boss in just over 2 hours. And then hilarity ensued. Hint, I do not live in the US. No, I saw Deathridge's tweet about that. People getting like all like, why haven't you voted? Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I'm Canadian. And it's like, oh. It did make you think before you put your machine down, Kyo. I did not like that, though. That is something I don't like. But you could wrench it off, too. Yeah, provincial. I can't say that word. I know what you mean. It's for your providence. For some reason, that word just does not do it for me. All right, I need the lasers here. I'm losing my train of thought, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can only make 2 because of that. Got it. I mean, we literally can only have one of these running at a time, though. So, all right, I'm actually gonna go grab this as well. We just need to get this going as fast as possible. Yeah, the great. So the updated version of IC2 is like all the IC2 machines with a more of the modern like things don't go boom style, which is kind of nice to be honest, but also not the worst. All right, these are called chips, I think. Yeah. Oh, this needs a chest underneath of it. That's right. Let's go make that real quick. Yeah, that needs a chest underneath of it to work. This is Infinity Evolved Skyblock. There they go. I'm gonna need to get some stuff going for this. This is how many to make these things? I forget. 100,000 RF. So that'll take a little bit. I need to get some more fuel in there. Let's use the coal coca stuff. And I think we are going to build a platform for this over here. Nice. That's of course not going to keep up with the actual power draw of this. So we're going to be at 10 RF a tick here, which honestly wouldn't be the worst, or won't be the worst. And this had 100,000 saved up, so that's nice. So that should get there. But we're going to need those to make better generators. And what we'll do is we'll swap out the generators and start making more. This is what we're going to go for here. Yeah. We should have enough coal to get these guys going as well. So I got to start making some Invar. It's any adjacent inventory, like a hopper on top. Gotcha. Gotcha. The old nuclear reactors and nukes. Yep. Mm-hmm. What's up, Diewack? It's exclamation pack. This is a mod pack, not a mod. Have I decided what main power source I'm going to use yet? I have not. I have not. We need more stuff to make more stuff. That's right. And eventually we'll get to the creative stuff. Okay, so that's running there. We need to make Invar. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I don't know why. But we need to make some Invar here. So let's get nickel powder going. With this guy. So here, so for give an example here. So we're grinding this down into the gravel version down into the sand version here. So there's the sand version. You net a little extra every time, which is kind of neat. Then we're going to do the sand version down into the dust version, and then we'll use the dust version to actually make the ores. Big reactors are in the pack. I don't know how hard they are to make, so. And this is essentially a nickel ore that you would mine out of the ground for processing purposes there. We'll do the same thing for iron here as well, because Invar is nickel and iron. Imagine if big reactors blew up that got too hot. So one of my favorite new mods is Nuclear Craft, I think. It's the one where you have like all the different isotopes and stuff like that. I love building those because it's like a mini game to build the actual interior of the reactor. They're super powerful. They're crazy OP still. But the actual mini game of building the internal parts of the reactor is way more fun. Than big reactors was. And it's also harder to get the processed ores and stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that myself. It was this crazy fun mini game. I think we did that in Ozone 3. We did those. Which was a blast. All right, so let's get that going. Gotta get a bit more going there. You know what we should get going as well? Let's put all these down below, by the way. We should get a hopper again into here. No, Stuffed Eggplant is still their original OP status. Is it hard? What do you mean? Is this pack or the mini game for the nuclear craft thing? This pack is grindy and complicated. It's not hard. I mean, if you consider grindy and complicated hard, then yes, it's hard. But to me, it's just a time sink, difficulty-wise. Did I really use up all my wood already? My goodness. Just finished SB2. My reactor was making explosions all the time. Never figured out why. Just rebuilt it. Fair enough. Oh yeah. So the nuclear craft reactors also, they don't explode. They melt down. So they're a little less destructive, but they're destructive to the actual internal part of the machine. But they're a little less destructive to your world, which I like as well. Guess I gotta get this one too. Apparently there's an add-on I can get, Benjamin Berry, for this that will give me JEI like styles, so like saving recipes on the side, stuff like that. Saving recipes on the side for expert packs is definitely really good. Been playing Valhalla 2 with some friends. That's a 116.3 or 1 pack. I played a Pneumatica 6, which I think is pretty. It's going to be pretty close to the Valhalla. I just don't know what Valhalla has that Pneumatica doesn't. Skyblock's your main mod packs? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, this pack's just complex. It's not. It's a little difficult to like follow the recipe trains, but it's fine. Pen and paper. Notepad, whatever you need to do to keep track of them. Gets the job done. Oh, it's 115 too. For some reason I thought they made maybe it's Valhalla 3. For some reason I thought they had one of those. All right, nice. We're close to our second one. Sick. Screenshots, yeah. But or again, I don't know. Darkfire knows it. There's a add-on mod you can do. There's an add-on mod that you can do to make this NEI be more like JEI, so you can start saving recipes over here, which is just one of the more brilliant additions to the mod. There's a Valhalla 3. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. Gotcha. All right, that's a heckin' lot of iron. Start this up. Let's do 14 of that, and then we'll get that going. I did need to get 1 iron gear going here. Let's turn this off real quick. Let's make an iron gear. I want to get that grindstone going, just for the quest completion purposes. 1 is 114, 2 is 115, 3 is 116. Cool, got it. Nice. We're also going to make an Invar gear as well. So you know what? Maybe we'll make that gear right away. Oh gosh, this is when the smeltery auto combined. Oh, it's so good. Minecraft looks so weird without the Unity texture pack. Never been a big fan of texture packs, but that's fair. I'm pretty sure Invar is going to be quite a bit better than what we got going on here. Let me check, but I'm almost positive. I think the mining speed's just higher. I get the feeling the damage is higher as well. And it's not that hard to get access to it either.
GR8 streams, brother.
Am Irish. Thank you for the resub, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're better handles too. I really appreciate that. Guys, let's get some love and hype in the chat, please, for 21 months from M Irish. Really appreciate the support, man. And I asked the missus yesterday, but I hope you're both doing well. I'm sure you are. So, thank you guys. Okay, so we've got that going. Yeah, we'll just empty all that. Smelt it later. You gotta remember this is. So here we go. Here's one of the reasons we switched from the roar for resubs. We don't want. At YouTube, you can leave comments on this. The reason one of the reasons we switched from the roar was to make the YouTube videos less spammy, less annoying while we're playing. So, on YouTube, if you don't mind the roar for every single sub, let me know, because I would consider bringing it back for every sub. It's just got to keep that in mind, that's all. Oh, there's actually less mining speed, so it's just better for the handles then. By a slight amount. Might be better for damage too. Let's find out. No. Same damage. Okay, so it's just better for the handles. We can go resmelt all this other junk. Which I'm okay with. Minor upgrades. Yeah. Makes it slower and less durable. Nice. I do play EFT, yep. Escape from Tarkov is now in my books of one of my favorite video games of all time, for sure. Up there with like Minecraft, Skyrim. Games I put a ton of hours into. So we're gonna check out how long you've been following. Exclamation follow it, yep. Was wondering when I resumed, it didn't pop. You have a resub, so refresh and share, Disdain. Yeah, you should have a resub to share because of the way they do streaks now. So I appreciate the resub though. Yeah, nice to shoot out. Long-term follows are fantastic. I love having you guys here. But I appreciate you being here now, you know? Like, that's the most... Hey, nice, logging us. That's awesome. And it's really cool to see the big number. It really is. But I also I don't want to make anybody who's new in the channel right now feel bad about not following forever. Like, you know, I'm happier here right now. So. We are playing Infinity Evolved Skyblock, Lolbard. Okay, so let's go get our chips from here. Nice. Let's go make a better generator. That'll speed up the chip making process here. Which would be really good. Oh, I need another one for a piston. Ah, shoot, I need to make sure I don't do all this. And there it is, 4 months from Disdain. Really appreciate that.
Thanks for the tip, man.
You're
the
very
content
welcome.
is pretty good too, lol.
1, 2, 3. I want to make 2 of these, so. Content's pretty good too. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Thank you for being sub number 12 today. We're just 4 subs away from that second set of fireworks. Cheers, guys. And that's the other thing is, like, sometimes you'll accidentally unfollow and refollow. Like I said, I care about you guys being here right now, in the moment, sharing this experience with me. Very old pack Ritz. 1710. Yeah, 1710. Okay, we're gonna need a little compressed. I got wood. I'm gonna need a little bit of that. We're gonna need a little iron here. I'm gonna need a little redstone as well. Let's make sure we don't use up all of this. Don't want to interrupt that as a recipe, though. Okay, generator here. Let's get 2 of these guys going. Think about adding mouse tweaks into there here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's 1. Okay, and then we're gonna do that in there. So these last for a minute, which is not the greatest, but it makes 40 RF a tick, which is much better, obviously. Hey, Baroness, how you been? Oh my goodness, thank you for 33 months of support. Really appreciate that. Cheers. Hope you've been exceptionally well as you can be in these crazy times. I really appreciate you re-upping this up. That's very, very generous of you. Having a torch on top of the elevator block seems like it hurt going down into it. Just a little bit. I'm doing as well as I can be, Baroness. As well as I can be in these crazy times, which is exceptionally... I'm exceptionally we are exceptionally fortunate, so we've got a lot to be thankful for. For sure. All right, yeah. So this will make this. This will make... Oh, I guess I need to make another in-bar here. Oh my goodness, a hype train is happening here. How's life? Life is as good as it can be, Flying Oranges. Thank you so much for 53 months. 53 months in that mood for sub number 14 day. Also starting a hype train, guys. If you want in on this hype train, gifted subs, resubs, prime subs. If you got your resub just chilling in the inventory there, perfect time to share it. Helps beat the bosses in the hype train. Also 100 bits or more will get you the emotes. All bits do actually add to it. It's just 100 bits or more will get you the emotes. That's it. So thank you guys for even just starting a hype train. Chuck Torpedo coming in with the doodle bits. I love those doodle bits. Choo indeed. Appreciate you guys. So if you want in on this, feel free. But as I always say, just starting a hype train is pretty gosh darn epic. So thank you for that. Just in general, appreciate you. I appreciate you. So, shouldn't have done all this. We should have done it this way. Let's get... Let's get that many gears going here. And we'll just have them laying around for later. Did I shave my head? This is hair. Like, this is hair, right? I'm pretty sure this is hair. I did get a haircut, but I did not shave my head, though.
Pine Wave,
sorry, just being silly. Failed to survive for 8 months of support as well. Adding to the hype train, we're now 70% in with 3 minutes left on the clock to beat level 1 boss. Delta Survive, thank you for the 8 months of support. I really do appreciate that. How that
is hair.
is a lot of bits. Jobu needs a beer. Coming with the 2,000 bits. Taking the monthly top in bits. Taking the monthly top in bits. Crushing that level 1 hype train. You, sir, are very epic. Thank you so much, Jobu. And Shogun with the 500 bits, getting on the scoreboard as well. We're so far into level 2, 40% into level 2. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. Let's get those pine freshes up in chat. Let's go indeed. You guys are epic. Absolutely epic. Haven't been said hi for a while, been lurking a lot. No worries. No worries at all. Thank you for the support, Joku. I really appreciate that. Guys, that's a blue bit bar. That's a lot of bits. That's a lot of bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. All right. Twitch, we're not going anywhere. YouTube, that is a perfect spot to stop this episode. We got our power upgraded. We got our power going. We got to the assembly table. This table is going to be integral to our crafting recipes, power consumption, all that good stuff. We're going to set up a specific room for it once we start expanding our power sources and whatnot. We're going to keep making these furnace generators that'll keep up with these guys, have them churn through it much faster, start getting some serious automation going that'll be running in the background. Yeah, that's going to be in the next episode, though. If you're new on YouTube, make sure you drop a sub. If you want to support the channel, watching the episodes all the way through, joining us live on the Twitch stream, if you got any questions, twitch.tv/Deadpine. All these things are helpful. We're trying to grow that YouTube, so yeah, just that's a really helpful way to do it right now if you're enjoying the content. So, and of course, comments as well. I try to get to those comments weekly and answer those questions there as well. So, YouTube, thanks so much for being here. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to other people, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.